Okay, students, now we will practice some questions related to circular motion. So, some numericals we are going to understand. Our first question is, a car of mass 1500 kg is moving with speed 12.5 meter per second on a circular road of radius to 20 meter. Okay, so this is mass, this is velocity, this is radius. The three things are given on a level road. Now this is very important to read in the question that level road is given or banked road is given. So we have two derivations. So this is the case for level road. That means the road is horizontal and there is a turn. So circular turn is there like this. We can show like this circular turn. Okay, so this type of turn. Now let us see what is the question. What should be the frictional force between road and car so that the car does not slip? Okay, so the idea is this, that on this diagram, in this diagram, we can show all that forces of the car. Suppose this is the car which is in touch with the road. So how many forces can be there when the car is taking the turn? So we already know that car's weight mg we can show at the center vertically downwards. This is the normal reaction which is above the normally upward perpendicular to it because action force is there, so reaction force is also there. Then the car needs the centripetal force to take the turn. Okay, car needs the centripetal force to take the turn. So how, by what agency this centripetal force is provided to the car? That is the friction force. As the car tries to take the turn, then the tires of the car try to leave the road away from the center. So motion is away, that means friction is towards. So this mv square by r is only playing the role of the frictional force. This we have already studied in the theory. So our first question, we have to calculate the frictional force. That means actually we have to calculate this centripetal force. Okay, so frictional force is equal to centripetal force only. We have to just put all the values. So for frictional force, we have to calculate mv square by r. M is 1500, V is 12.5, it's a square. Radius of the circle is 20 meter. So around the answer is 1.2 into 10 raised to power 4 Newton. This is frictional force solved. Now let us see the second part of the question. What should be the value of coefficient of friction? Okay, so this is frictional force already obtained. Frictional force, how it is related with the coefficient of friction. So here the car is not moving horizontally. Okay, it is not skidding. That means this mv square by r of frictional force is equal to static force, static friction. And this F equal to mu r formula we already know. So coefficient of friction is mu s here. So mu s will become equal to F by r. F is already solved. F is 1.2 into 10 raised to power 4. How do we get the value of r? So you can see r is equal to mg. So m is 1500. G we can take 10. Okay, so r value is equal to mg. This we have used here. So on solving we will get mu s answer. Mu s answer is coming 0.8. So this way we solve the question. So this is the question about level road. What we did? We wanted to solve the frictional force. So remember, for level road, frictional force is equal to centripetal force. So we have to solve centripetal force. Its formula is mv square by r. Substituting all values, we got the frictional force answer. Then once getting frictional force, we can get coefficient of friction also. So mu equal to F by r. R is according to the diagram. So because it is horizontal case, so r is equal to mg directly. Okay. This way we have substituted, we got mu s. Note down this question, we are proceeding to next question. Now let's see the second question. An aircraft executes a horizontal loop at a speed 720 km per hour. So aircraft's speed is given and its wings are bent at 30 degree. So angle is also given, theta. Then what is the radius of the loop? Okay, now it is given this way that it is taking a loop. Loop means a circle. So motion is circular motion. Okay, an aircraft is taking a circle. And one more thing, like aircraft's wings are like this. Now they are not horizontal actually. Aircraft wings are like this at some angle. Okay, this is horizontal and this is at some angle. So wings are at some angle 30 degree. We have to solve what is the radius of the loop. Of this loop, what is the radius? Now we have done this circular motion case under 3 categories. So I'll just give you the short table where to apply which formula. Okay, so velocity and radius are always interconnected. So here velocity is given and radius we have to solve. So which formula to apply out of all these three? So remember it this way. Friction can be present or angle can be present. So depending upon what is present, we have to select the formula. If friction is present, like a car is taking the turn on the road, friction road, that means rough road, then velocity formula is root mu rg. If friction is not given but angle is given in the road or angle is given in that situation, then rg tan theta root is the V formula. And if both are present, friction also present, angle also present in the road, then this type of formula we have to apply. Okay, so now this case which we are solving just now, in that because aircraft is executing a loop, means circle in the air, that means friction will take negligible and no information about friction is given, so only angle is present. That means this formula we will apply, in which friction is not present, angle is present. So this formula we will start with. So V equal to Rg tan theta, means V square I should make it, so that root is removed. Now using this formula, R we have to solve, radius we have to solve. So first of all, this velocity which is given in kilometer per hour, we need to convert it in meter per second. Okay, so velocity 720 kilometer per hour. So 720 into 5 by 18 we will do. So it is 40 into 5, that means 200. So velocity is converted as 200. Okay, we will apply it here. So 200 square is the velocity in meter per second. Radius not given. G is, let us take 10 and 1030. 1030 because angle is given 30. 1030 is sine 30 1 by root 3. Let us cross multiply. So here already 4 into 10 raised to power 4. Here root 3. R into 10. So R will become 4000 root 3. Okay, so this is the answer. You can check the solution. So V square substituted. On squaring, 2 square is 4. 100 square is 10 raised to power 4. This root 3 cross multiplied. Here R into 10 left. So finally R will be this way obtained. Note down this question. We have one more question. Let's see this third question. A train has to negotiate a curve of 400 meter. Let us underline 400 meter. By how much should the outer rail be raised with respect to the inner rail for a speed of 48 km per hour? The distance between the rails is given 1 meter. Okay, so that means you must have understood that here the road is not horizontal, it is banked like this. So you can see the diagram will be like this. So if this is the horizontal level, okay, horizontal level. Now because the speed of the train is much greater, this can be achieved only when the banking is given in the road. Banking means angle is given. So angle is always given this way, that this outer part is raised. Okay, this outer part is raised with respect to the inner part. So this is inner rail and this is outer rail. This we can say. Okay, so we have to here calculate by how much should the outer rail be raised. So this height is needed. Okay, this height we have to calculate. Okay, this height. And it is given the distance between the rails is 1 meter. So this distance between the rails, outer and inner rails, this distance is given 1. That means if we see it as a right triangle, this is given, this is given. Sorry, this we have to solve, this is given. So at least somewhere theta is needed. So now which formula we need to solve for theta? Which formula we need to use? So as I have told you, the idea is If friction is not present, only angle is present, then the maximum velocity of safe turn is root rg tan theta. Okay. So this formula again we are going to use in this question. That means v square is equal to rg tan theta we will use, और tan theta चाहिए हमें, एंगल चाहिए tan theta, तो tan theta हो जाएगा v square by rg. So I am going to put that values. So velocity needed, velocity is given 48, so we need to first convert it. So velocity 48 into 5 by 18. Okay, to convert it in meter per second, it will finally come equal to 40 by 3 meter per second. So velocity is 40 by 3, you can check the solution. So velocity is 40 by 3 upon r. What is the radius of the curve? 400 meter. And g, let us take 9.8 or 10. Okay, so tan theta answer will come from this, tan theta answer. Okay, this fraction is tan theta answer. If I use g10, it is better because cancellation will be done. So v is 40 by 3 square, v square, r 400, g10. Now you can see that 1 4 is getting cancelled, zeros are getting cancelled. So 4 upon 10 into 3. Further solving, 2 by 15 will be the answer of tan theta. Now once we have obtained the tan theta 2 by 15 value from here, now here suppose the angle is theta, this is the banking angle theta. So tan theta answer we have obtained, and here also we can get tan theta answer from this diagram also. So let us get tan theta in two manner. Okay, tan theta from here we have got 2 by 15 and tan theta from this diagram. So this diagram means perpendicular upon base. Okay, so perpendicular is h, and base, do we know this base? So base is what? Hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square. So base is root of hypotenuse square means 1 square minus this square means h square. So root of 1 square minus h square, this is equal to 2 by 15. Now overall we have to solve it and we have to get the height answer. So what we need to do, because it is root, so to remove root, let us take a square everywhere. So h square equal to 1 minus h square. Here also do squaring, 2 2s are 4, 15 15s are 225. Do cross multiplication. Shifting h square here. So finally h square is coming 4 by 229. Take now root and solve the answer. So the height answer which will be coming, that will be 0.045 meter. So this, by this amount the outer rails should be raised. So this is the solution. So it's the values are used in such a manner. V square equal to rg tan theta, this formula we will use to get tan theta, and in the diagram also we will solve tan theta and we will equate both tan thetas. So calculation part is more, but physics wise the solution is easy only. From v square we will get tan theta answer, from the diagram also tan theta answer we will equate, so that the missing term, that means this height, will be solved. Okay.